Hey guys, Brian Grossman here with Georgia Field, and believe it or not, this is, I guess, kind of the first video of the 2022 deer season. Now, I know what you're saying. As I record this, the 2021-2022 deer season has not even officially ended here in Georgia. By the time you see this, it probably has, but it probably hasn't been over for long. So, yeah, it might seem a little early to be starting the 2022 deer season videos, but this is my absolute favorite time to get out here and scout. And I'm actually on a WMA. This one is closed and has been closed for a while to deer hunting, but this gives me the opportunity to get out here and really bust through some of this thick stuff that I was staying out of when the season was actually happening. Now, I'm really trying to, I ran some trail cameras a ways from here, got a good buck on camera the last 2 years that did not get killed. So I'm really trying to learn the whole area around that to kind of pinpoint what this deer is doing, where he's bedding, where he's living. And so I'm looking for those thick areas, and I've definitely found it here. Now, I was just up the drainage there that I came from. It was pretty open, a nice little hardwood drain, but it was a mess getting in there too, that nice open hardwood drain. I had to bust through a big thicket of briars, got my legs tore up. But man, I've gotten down in here now. It's getting a little swampier, it's thicker, and I don't know if you can see this here behind me, but there's about at least a half a dozen rubs right here in this little clump, including a pretty nice one here. And that's just scratching the surface of what I've seen just in a 100-yard perimeter here. There are rubs everywhere in here. So I'm pretty excited about this. I'll definitely be putting a camera in here once we get, closer to next season, probably June, early July, late June, early July. I will definitely be getting a camera in here to see what's traveling through this thicket. But I'm going to keep heading down this drainage and just see what else I can find. It's looking good. I'm really excited about this spot. And this is just a great time of year, guys. If you get bored, you're getting cabin fever, hey, get out there to if you're a public land hunter, get out there to your favorite WMA, national forest, whatever the case may be. And man, just start scouting, start learning new territory. Take what you've learned from this past season, what you witnessed, and just some of the things you learned along the way, and get out there and just try to build on that knowledge. So I'm taking, some of what I saw on my trail cameras, some of what I saw from the stand, and trying to figure out what those deer that I seen were doing, or what those deer that I got on camera were doing, doing some backtracking, just trying to figure out where those jokers are living when the hunting pressure's on. And I could definitely see them using a place like this when the hunting pressure's on, because there ain't too many people getting down in this mess, especially not during the archery season. You might get one brave soul that wanders into here during one of the gun hunts or something, but this is looking promising. I'm going to keep on scouting some more. If I find any other great stuff, I'll jump back on here and give you guys a little update. But so stay tuned. Oh guys, I'm about back to my truck. Didn't find a whole lot else to really share with you guys, just more of the same. Saw some more rubs, a lot of good trails in there. Definitely a spot that I want to look further into and get some cameras in come late season. Now, sandhill cranes. One thing I didn't mention earlier is the whole time, of course, I'm doing the scouting, I've got OnX on and I got the tracker on, so I can track exactly where I'm traveling. And I'm dropping a lot of pins. Where I found all those rubs, I marked those. Some of the trails, especially I'm looking for potential spots to hang trail cameras. So I'm marking any kind of creek crossing or pinch point that I find along the way, and there was a couple of those. And I'm also marking if I just see, it's a really good looking spot and I find that tree that I know would work for the saddle or even for climber or whatever, I'm going ahead and marking a potential stand location. So just a lot of information, because by the time season rolls back around, even by the time trail camera season rolls back around or rolls around in June and July, I will have forgot a lot of this stuff if I don't make those notes. So mark everything you find along the way. I did one bummer to the whole thing. On my way out, really as I kind of come out of the thick stuff, I stumbled on some flagging and some reflectors, and sure enough, some guy had managed to mark or work a path down into that drainage, almost right to where I had found all those rubs. And he found, of course, the easiest way in, or he kind of weaved a path through where there wasn't any briars, had it marked pretty good. So that's something I'm going to note as well. It doesn't mean I'm going to mark the spot off at all. Definitely, he may only be showing up for one or two of the gun hunts. He may not be bow hunting it at all. And for that matter, I may be able to use his positioning to my advantage too. The way he's going in, I would think he's possibly bumping a lot of deer along the way, particularly for an evening hunt. So again, just all that, I'm going to take all that information into account when I really start to put the cameras out and come up with a game plan later this summer and into fall. And we'll just see how it turns out. I'll definitely be excited to kind of share an update with you guys once I get back in here and hang some trail cameras and eventually hunt this spot. There's definitely some spots in there I got to give at least one hunt to somewhere during the course of the season. So just an exciting time. Like I said, deer season's still in, but I burned both my buck tags. I don't really have a spot picked out right now to shoot some does on a WMA, so I thought, man, why not take advantage of this nice evening or afternoon to get out here back to a WMA that's closed and just do some scouting. Go ahead and start preparing for next season, because it'll be here, fast enough. And I love this time of year. I love to get out here and scout and just learn new areas. And, the more spots you can have going into the next season, the better. You can never have too many, because, once season rolls around, spots are going to kind of weed themselves out. Some might not produce. I might put cameras out here and not get anything that excites me at all. I might get out here during the season and there's 2 or 3 guys hunting it. You just never know. So get out there, scout, find as many spots as you can, and just, get ready for next season. Break that cabin fever. So, hey guys, as always, for more great hunting and deer management information, hey, check out our website at huntthesouth.com, and be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little notification bell so you never miss another one of our videos, guys.